Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another midnight gaming session, and welcome back to the third video of my Rainbow Six Siege Operator Tips series. Today we're taking a look at the next S.A.S character, Mute. So let's get right into what we use for the loadout. So the first gun I like to use is actually the MP5K. It's just really good gunplay. I really enjoy using it. I don't like to use shotguns that much, but if you watched my smoke video, you know you have the same loadout with the shotgun and the SMG11, so if smoke gets picked and you usually play smoke, you can play a similar role with Mute using the same loadout, but you're going to be dodging equipment instead of using your gadget with smoke to slow down operators. So of course on the MP5K, I run the holographic like almost every gun and the muzzle brake just like almost every gun. Those are just two piece of equipment that I like to use. Now I do run the SMG11 on the side, of course, just like any S.A.S character that has it. I run the holographic just like Smoke and Sledge, flash hider because it's more accurate with little burst, and vertical grip to help with recoil. As far as secondary gadget goes, you should always pick the nitro cell. Anytime an operator has a nitro cell, you're going to want to pick it. It's a really good piece of equipment and it's an easy way to get kills if you know how to use it correctly. One thing with Mute is his jammer is not just the same level as where it's placed, it's actually an orb. So if I armor this hatch right here, then I go downstairs, I'll show you guys exactly where to place this. You jump up here, you set it down top of this little washing machine. Now if Hibana shoots that hatch, it should jam him. And so you can see that it jammed all of them. I have this Mute jammer here, and something cool about Mute jammers is they actually can stop Blitz's flash since it is electronic. This is very situational, and you know you can't really prepare for it. It's just something that could happen. So if Blitz walks in here right now, and he tries to flash me in the doorway, it's not going to work. See how it jammed it? And they'll usually try and ADS you because they think they're going to flash, and you can just get a quick kill on them. So next thing I would like to do is I like to take you guys into the maps and show you guys on certain sites different jammer setups that I like to do. So let's head right into that. Alright, so the first site is Reading Room, and this is on the map Cafe. This is a little bit of a setup I like to do. I like to put a jammer right in this doorway because it kind of helps from when drones are coming down this stairwell. I like it a little bit, and it kind of helps like if they're trying to drone in there and they don't see anything, they might be a little cautious to push into this site. And then I like to come over here and I like to armor up these walls. People usually don't break through these walls all that much, but it has happened to me, so I kind of developed this little bit of a setup. So once these are up, I just put a jammer here so it can't be hard breached. And then I also like to put a jammer. Now this can be easily shot from the door, but I like to put it here because it kind of blocks them from pushing into where I'm holding. And then my last one I'll usually put on the other side somewhere. Like I usually will put it right here, right in the fireplace hole. That way I kind of know that I'm getting held down. And obviously if your team wants jammers somewhere else, definitely always do that. And I like to just hold this angle right here on the stairs. You can usually see them before they see you when they're coming down the stairs, or if you hear them, you can just quick peek that. Another place you can put a jammer is right here on this wall while it's armored up. It will be a good counter if you don't have a bandit or anything. So let's move on to the next site. Alright, so the next site, we're still on the map bank, but we're in the basement. And here's what I like to do. I like to kind of sneak one here right by the bomb chassis. It's more than likely going to get shot. Usually you can actually set it up this way and it will still have the same radius. But at least it will kind of slow drones from coming in. And then I would like to usually armor up this wall right here. And if you don't have a Mira, this is pretty nice because usually Miras put their stuff up here, but she's been getting banned quite a bit lately on the site. And just jam that just so Hibana and stuff can't break through it. And then I will usually put one right here outside this doorway. kind of slow drones coming from the stairwell here. And then I'll also put the last one in vault just to kind of keep them from trying to drone out vault. Alright, the next site that we are on, we're on Villa, and we are in games room / aviation. So one thing I will definitely always do is armor up this wall and put a jammer here, just because that way Bandit doesn't have to waste batteries and they're not going to get a surprise breach from there. Unless of course they have Thatcher, they can still counter it. I'll usually put whichever side somebody wants to hold, I'll usually put one right there, and then I will bring one and I will take it to this side and put it right here, so that they really got to peek that door to try and get that jammer. And that's where either Amira or somebody holding this can get a kill off of that if they try going for the jammer. And then I like to take the last jammer with me, because the last one I set in this doorway right here. That way, when they're trying to drone in this room from this door right here, they're gonna get jammed right here. And where I like to hold is right on the stairs. It's kind of a hard spot to hold sometimes, but for the most part, you just want to kind of hold here, right in around this area. Hopefully someone's kind of watching 90 hallway over there. And then one thing you can also do is you can kind of, once you know where the lineup for the window is, you can just kind of pop up and tag them there. But this mute jammer that I just shot right there is going to kind of help you secure that little area. So if you guys really like that kind of setup of how I showed you different areas to put mute jammers, if we get, I'm going to say, let's put this at, if we get 15 likes, and let me know down in the comments if you guys would like, I will make a mute video that shows you my opinion on mute jammers in every single site in every single ranked map. But that's the catch, we got to get 15 likes. I know we can do it, and guys, let me know in the comments as well. Alright, moving on. Next thing I want to mention is I talked about shallow roaming. Here's a couple of clips that kind of show that in action. The first clip is going to be exactly what I talked about, where you can quick peek that window on Villa on the stairwell. The next clip is going to be holding blue stairs while your team is actually on the first floor site of bank, and you just bring one jammer and put it at the top of blue stairs. It's ideal to have a jammer at the top and bottom of blue stairs if you really want to feel safe, but more than likely you're going to want to put jammers somewhere near the site or on the site, so only take one with you.
They will blitz.
I got one study window.
Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
Another thing I want to mention, if mute is the only breach denial you have, which you should have a Bandit or Kaid, because there's no way they're both going to get banned. But if you do, like in this clip I'm about to show you, Maverick will usually try and just torch the bottom of the reinforced wall to get the jammer. That's the reason why I use the MP5K, because you can just lay prone. As soon as that happens, you can just spray into their foot or leg or whatever you can see, and this thing's going to kill them. That's Maverick. All in all, I think mute is a really good operator. You can shallow roam with him, you can hold sight with him. His gun is really decent in my opinion. You can definitely frag out with him for sure, and that's just my opinion. I hope you guys will try him out if you haven't before. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Can you guys please leave a like and a comment? That really helps out my channel. And if you're new, please consider subscribing, because we're going to have a new Siege operator tips video every other Thursday. And also at the end of every month, I also have Siege highlights from my ranked gameplay that I compile all my clips from 1 month into that video at the end of the month. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, have fun, try not to blame teammates. Until next time, have a good night.